Welcome to round 5 of the EDC Radicals series. This is the final round of round of 5. Unfortunately, I haven't covered round 3 and 4 of the series, but they were won by TreborMightyMint, so he's going to try to go for a clean sweep of the series and take his 12th championship. I'm not going to do a preview of the track. Didn't have time to do that, because there was an update on GT7 today, so didn't really have time to do a preview of the circuit. But Sainte-Croix, Circuit de Sainte-Croix B is the middle track, it's the smallest of the three layouts, while A is the proper race circuits, B is the more mixture of road and track, while C is the complete version of the attempt to make it Le Mans. Hello there. So the current standings will be in the description. It will be 39 laps over this little circuit. Starting grid will be as follows once I get around to it. So okay, so YouTube's been funny. So Dragon is on pole, I'm second, Hans is third, Jiffers fourth, Ben fifth, Kivster sixth, Nocleto 7th, Nomis 8th, 9th Trebor, 10th is Winky, 11th is Rico, and 12th is a new member to the racing, to the EDC, VT James 66. Race was 39 laps, Tyre Wear was on 6 and fuel was on 3. The type question was on times 3 as well. So I said Trebor has an 11-point lead over Winky, going after the Autopolis race from last week. The battle for second is very much underway. Trebor has to, because he's 11 points clear, he has to finish lower than, he had to finish dead last to lose the championship, and for Winky to take the crown and take his first championship. So we'll get on to the race in a second. Just got to do all the usual malarkey that is required for this stuff, because YouTube is very YouTubey. Also, my laptop is very old. Just erase this EDC stuff aside. I'll start getting back into the routine of actually of my bringing back Star Trek on a Monday. It's Tuesday, Saturday and Sunday. Ships will be coming back on a Friday. I just need to get things back in under control, real life and all that shit. Let's tell when we are streaming. Because again, thanks to Sony removing the Facebook integration, I have to do this the old-fashioned way. Again, thank you, Sony. So let's get this show on the road. So let's go around for the 39 laps of the Circuit de Sainte-Croix. Round 5 of the EDC Radical Series. Final round. Let's rock and roll. Sainte-Croix is, I've started to dub it the Le Mans of southern France. Won't see, hopefully at some point you'll see Sainte-Croix C. Actually, we did a in the farewell to the to GT Sport, we actually did Sainte-Croix C. So feel free to check that one out. So again, I go over the starting grid for this race. So on pole is Dragon's Den 97, then it's me, the Big B82 on second, Hans Mad 78 on is third, UK-JIFFERS fourth, and Ben Golding 96 fifth, Kimster 71 sixth, seventh is Nocleto, eighth Nomis 75, ninth TreborMightyMint and championship leader. 10 is Winky 01275. He is currently 11 points behind in the championship. Rico-BatsB in 11th, and a new member VT James 66 coming in at the back. It's time 6 fuel on the tyre, time 3 on the fuel. 39 laps. It sets the evening, and the time progression is times 3. So we should get some nice view of the dark of southern France in the dark. So let's rock and roll. So Dragon's leading us off in his Rothman liveried Radical. Followed by me, a nice orderly queue up to turn 1, and a little bit squirrely going in the exit there, and he keeps it under control. And was in the background, I've got Ben taking a little bit of side action, and I am challenging and taking the lead from lead of the race from Dragon. He's coming back at the S's. Hands under pressure there from Jiffers, is challenging for third place. Hands shuts the door. A little bit of tire squeezing as we approach the bridge. As Jiffers gets it all wrong on the exit or on the entrance to the bridge and has smacked into the wall. Dropped back to last. Rico still in 11th, with new member VT James there in 10th. Dragon has retaken the lead of the race on that one. There's Hands, and it's that Ben changing for third. It's that followed by Trebor with Nocleto and Winky second. The championship needs to get in front of Trebor, and needs Trebor to start to drop back. Challenge for the lead of the race into this hairpin there, name it. A bit misgear there. Back through this fast S's that head down towards the towards a short straight that heads back towards the start finish line. challenging Ben for third and gets into third place. Further back we have Trebor trying to get past Nocleto. A little bit of elbows out there, and he manages to get that move done. As Ben has retaken third place, and I have retaken the lead of the race. So it's all kicking off in the first lap. Let's go back to the rear of the field. Jiffers and BT James. A new guy. He's doing 10th. Back up at the front. That's the corner giving everyone problems. They're going to go side by side into this corner approach. On the C version of the track, this straight goes on for miles down into the further down before it gets into this kink. This kink's not there on the C track. Challenging for fourth place. Nocleto having a fight for 7th. So this is the last race of the EDC Radicals series. The Radicals will be retired. And of course come back out again at some point. We'll be moving on to the GT 300s from 2016, so that will be the Nissan GTR 2016, the NSX Concept GT, and the Lexus RCF as perhaps get back up into 6th. I reckon having a little bit of issues there, and up into 5th place. Nocleto will go. It's just Trebor goes on the inside. Batman livery there. Just been at the front of the race. Most of the championship being challenged by the MoMA wheels. The Rothman livery. There's a little bit of action there. What was that? That was Nomis losing control into the S's. Rejoining, almost collecting VT James, but I think he was clear. That was giving him some front end damage. Let's try to see what happened to him. So did he have any contact from anybody? He is going into the S's now. It's just a little bit of oversteer. Luckily his car grays out before collecting. If he collected Nocleto, and he would have collected the Nocleto, Dragon and joins. As the battle up front continues with Ben in charge of the race. Nocleto has managed to get clear of Trebor, and Wiki has moved in front, so will still mean that Trebor is still champion as it stands, but Wiki is one point back, so he's really 2 points behind. Can't really do maths on the fly, as Trebor just easily blasts past and moves up into 5th place. Record Livery came out for one more race. Ben, he's still stuck on 47 wins. He still has 107 podiums though, but he's been closed in on podiums by Trebor. So he struggled a lot to get his 100th podium, and he looks like he's struggling to get that 50th win. Just needs 3 more wins to get the half century. So moves up into 3rd place. We're starting to get a bit of a gap back to Winky. Winky incidentally was having technical issues. His fuel gauge was reading 0, and also he had no tyres. An issue. Dragon again loses control on the bridge. Of course, as it is tradition in the EDC, if you lose control in the corner more than one, at least once, you get the corner named after you. So that is officially the Dragon's Corner. I'm sure he'll be pleased about that. So that's Dragon's Corner. It is the approach to the bridge, and it's on every single version of the track. It'll be Dragon's left or Dragon's right, but it is now officially the Dragon's Corner. I'm sure he'll be very, very happy about that. There is VT Jones. He was joining us for the first time, experiencing the horrors that is the radical. Oh boy, is it a horrible car. So Trebor up into 4th now. He has got past Nocleto. That's not good for Winky's chances of the championship, and it's now moving ever closer to a Trebor number 12. Sounds a lot like a Chinese restaurant booking. That does. 12. That will be his 12th championship. As he posts the fastest lap of the race, a 2:23.680, and cuts the first corner. Nomis is looking to try to get past Hans and get back up into things, and another traditional Nomis recovery drive in full swing. That's Jiffers and Rico. This is the battle for 7th place. So further up, Trebor's march through the field continues as he now moves up into 3rd place. A bit of control, it's going to lose positions. That will mean that Nocleto will move up into 4th. We should get the move done before the end of the bridge as the sun starts to set here at Sainte-Croix. Incidentally, a real actual lake in southern France. I'm not sure these roads are actually real, but you know, we like to think so. Up at the front, so Kempster's going to start come under pressure very shortly from Trebor. The Batmobile. Got all the momentum now coming through the kink into the slam down onto the brakes. Into 3rd gear to get round this corner. Continue taking the Slipstream into the very fast distances. Looks as though Ben has missed a gear or so. He's been caught by these two. An early shift into 6th there by Kipster. Hopefully we have no issues with pom bots. You never know. Up to full fine move. Thomas has got onto the case of Rico. This is for 7th. He already had some pressure from Jiffers, but Jiffers seems to have fallen off at some point. So this is 7th. Just up ahead of them is Winky, who's trying to keep. Nocleto gets a little bit on the grass, but manages to hold it. Trebor now has the fastest lap again, 2:22.689. I do wish I could actually have the telemetry to actually tell you what's going on, but I don't. So 6th and 7th, 5th and 6th. You've got Rico further back in 7th. So we'll do a full round up of the positions. So in the lead at the moment is Ben. 2nd is Kipster. He's now got Trebor. It's not going to be Trebor challenging for 2nd. Done. Looks like we've lost the camera angle. And now I'm going to have the side-on camera angle. Interesting. We did just have a camera angle that was on the right hand side, but clearly the game doesn't want to give us that camera angle. There's Trebor moving up into 2nd place with a bit of contact. Comes Trebor back as Kimson goes defensive to try to get the hold on to the corner. I think Trebor might have this as he go late into the braking. No contact between the two. Keeps the hold on to 2nd place, but for how long? And each position that Trebor claims is further and further away from a Winky championship. Does need to start making some headway and start claiming some positions. He's going to dream of holding on to his 2nd place in the championship. And here comes the pawn box. Now lost the lead of the race. Kipster moves into 1st. 3 abreast. Kipster takes the lead of the race. Sorry about that. As Trebor is trying to change for 2nd in the race. It's me and Nocleto are fighting for 4th place. It's Thomas and Rico challenging. 10th. His hands just ahead of him. Jiffers bringing up the rear. So after 8 laps, still Kimster leads. Here it comes. There's Trebor trying to challenge for a second. He might have to drive into the 4th corner. He's going to try and have to make the move before these very fast S's. Already seen a little bit of off-roading go on there. It's going to lose some momentum to Nocleto. Winky a chance to get back onto the case of the front. He now has Rico and Nomis right behind him. Dragon has lost control again on Dragon's corner. Trebor has actually now moved up into 2nd place, and he's back on the case of Kimster for the lead of the race. Dragon's Bridge. Dragon, well, it's the corner, so it's Dragon, so it could be Dragon and then the gate, then the bridge boss. Dragon has been defeated by the bridge boss. So here is the challenge for the lead of the race as Ben's car lights up. The first of the cars to turn on its lights. As the dusk is starting to settle over southern France. Is Batman going to move into first? He's looking. Today he's gone stealth mode. His lights now come on. Disconcerting there. 13 laps remaining of this race, the final race of the Radical series. Then we move on to the Group 2s, which is the GT500s. First race will be from the Circuit do Interlagos, Circuit Autodomo do Interlagos. It's got a different name these days. It's Trebor challenging for the lead of the race over Dragon's Bridge. And into the lead of the race he goes. Move was perfectly done. Kimster's not going to surrender it though. He's going to try to come back. A little bit, slamming on the brakes now. Clip of the wall, that's going to let Trebor move away. Nomis has got past Winky. Winky's now going to have. He's now got Rico challenging for 6th place, or 7th, sorry. And Rico moves up into 7th. Concentrate on the battle further back, so this is Hamilton 9th, BT Jones in his first EDC race in 10th. Dragons was at the front at one point, dealing with the battles, but some issues with the bridge boss has seen him drop down to 10th place, down to 11th, sorry, and Jiffers is 12th. So at the front we have a train that's going along, tutoring along, as Winky is the first to entertain the pit lane, coming in on lap 9. So an early stop. So we'll see Winky stop. Put on some tyres. Expect this to be a dry race. Jiffers into 11th to see where Winky will filter. Winky will filter out last. So he moves on to the soft compound tyres. So the first use of the second compound, Winky exits in 12th place, just behind Jiffers, is over the crest of the hill. Meanwhile, at the front, Ben's issues continue as he's dropped now down to he's dropped to third, and he now has Nocleto right on his gearbox. Meanwhile, my issue also happening is I'm going to be under pressure from Nomis. He's on the recovery drive. He's going to move blast past and move up into 5th place. Rico just behind, and in 8th. BT James in 9th and Dragons in 10th, trying to chase him down. And Jiffers in 11th, as he looks as though being spammed by a bot again. So YouTube, thank you very much for your admin music. Brilliant work. Trebor leads after 11 laps of the race. Keeps it still in second. Now has Ben right on the back of him, which looks as though Nocleto has fallen off a bit. Thank you for the moderation, otherwise I'm going to be inundated with this with them. So I seem to have got past 5th. So we'll go through the field. So first is Trebor, second Kimster, third Ben, 4th Nocleto, 5th me, 6th Nomis, 7th returning Rico as he loses control, 8th Hands, 9th VT James, 10th is Dragons, 11th is Jiffers, and 12th after his stop is Winky with his Maverick livery. And the debate over what the star was on the front of his car, being a communist star or just the star from the movie. Either way, don't really care. I can't really see it. It looks as though while we were debating the star on the front of Winky's car, Nocleto has moved up into 3rd place in the race. He's got past Ben and is now up into 3rd. Nomis has got back onto the rear of my car and is changing for 5th, and it does it as I go a little bit, I forget where the track was. Might be the first time I forget where the track is. And up into 5th again goes Nomis. A little bit hazy out there. Just behind him. And keep trying to catch up with the back markers. He's the only one, of course, who has pitted. He pitted on lap 9. Took an early stop to move on to soft compound tyres. He's now completed the necessary 2 tyre compounds which are required at a dry race. I do expect it to be a dry race. You would think southern France would have rain, but according to GT7, no it does not. So a second stopper of the race is Rico, who comes in from 8th place. A little bit of chunk of change back to VT James, as he's also coming in, as he cut the pit lane there as well. That's going to be a 3-second penalty. Jiffers is also coming in on lap 11. So we have 2 stoppers. This is going to help Winky. Clearly out comes Rico ahead of Winky. There is Winky and there is Rico. So Rico holds his position against Winky. Taking on a full tank of fuel. So back out the front. Looks like the championship leader is getting away from Kipster. He's going to have some Nordic issues over the crest of the hill. Beautiful camera angle that is. Better now, there's actually a corner there instead of the traditional just sweeping down. So that's the battle third, fourth. Looks like Nomis has dropped me and has moved ahead. So indeed, VT James and Jiffers did indeed get penalties for cutting the pit lane. You have to now follow the white line into the pit lane. If you don't, it's a penalty. So Jiffers remains on medium size. VT James has switched to the soft compound tyres, as has Rico from his stop. So we have 4 stoppers at the moment. Those penalties will have to be served. So at the front, and moving away, moving ever closer to championship number 12. Is Trebor on a clean sweep. It's quite early to say that, but he is getting a lot of gapping ahead of Kipster quite considerably. So he's returned. He had his issues last week at Autopolis, but a lot of people did. There was a waiting game for the rain that would never come, and it came and went very quickly. Being caught by Nocleto at a rate of knots, still away ahead is Batman. Let's see if any battles are developing. We have Nomis catching Ben. And over the hill is me. A little bit back. Dragons, who are not yet to stop ahead of Winky. VT James, who has stopped and has now served his 3-second penalty, as has Jiffers. Confidence going around that last corner there in 5th gear, down the main straight to start us on lap 14 of 39. Seems like we lost Ben somewhere. He comes into the pits. And he comes in on lap 11. His hands will now move move up into 6th, and this will be good for Rico's just coming down through the last corner. It's a real slice out of it there. So Winky used an early stopper as well. Into the pits comes Lemon, and he cut the corner there as well, so that's not going to be good for him. So that will be, I'm sure he shall be a penalty. We'll watch his pit stop. He will of course get a penalty for that. As out comes Ben, he's behind Winky. As the fuel is starting to affect a lot of people outside at the moment. Just try and squeeze every little bit out of that little 2-litre engine that this car has. Race leader going to come into the pits. He is not. So Nocleto is coming in, and he follows the race lines with precision. Okay, precision Swedish missile. So I come in as well. So the one is starting to stop as Rico's posted the fastest lap on his new sets of soft tyres. He's going quite rapidly. And he's got 4 people in the pits, so that's going to move him up into 3rd place. So Winky with an early, very early stopper is going to also benefit greatly from this, as out the pits comes Nocleto. Where is Winky going to get ahead of him? He is not. So Nocleto exits. He entered there from 3rd and comes out in 4th. And Numbers comes out ahead of me in 6th place. Ben, who has just stopped in 8th. No benefit for Jiffers. He might actually get ahead of Hans. Well, here comes Hans as he exits. He slots in 11th place. A few still remaining on the medium compound tyre. Nocleto challenging, Winky challenging Nocleto, sorry. Nocleto, of course, still on the medium tyres, clocks into the wall. Winky on the faster tyre. Drive down from the exit as Trebor comes into the pit from the lead of the race. This will give Rico the lead if he can put his foot down. As Nocleto gets back ahead of Winky up into 4th place. Rico does indeed take the lead of the race and posts the fastest lap, 2:21.863. Out comes Trebor from the pit lane. Where is Nocleto? There's Trebor, there's Nocleto. He comes out in 4th place. So moves ahead and holds on to his 3rd. Winky has gained a few places and up into 5th. Everyone has now stopped. With everyone now officially stopping, let's see how long the soft compound tyres will move. Rico in the lead of the race, Kimster and Nocleto challenging for 3rd. Here is Nocleto trying to get the move done, and he does, and up into 3rd place he moves. Goes a bit defensive on the defence to defend his 3rd, and starts to move away, with Winky needing to get past both of these, and of course he needs to get past both, and then of course hope that Trebor starts to plummet down the field. Trebor is trying to chase down, trying to put pressure on Rico at the front of the grid. First, this is now starting to come into effect here now. On the fastest tyre, but his tyres are starting to go away, as is his fuel load. How long can he keep this pace up trying to maintain with the front runners? Beautifully lit track at night is the Sainte-Croix B track. Make sure the B track is even more beautifully lit. Again, we'll be seeing that at some point when the final rolls round. Nocleto is now starting to gap Kimster. Now under threat for 4th from Winky. Haven't really mentioned much from Ben. Issues in 8th place. Jiffers and Jones. Jones has hands behind him. For 10th. Front. Still Rico leads his race, but he's rapidly being caught by Trebor. It looks like the gap is starting to come down. Again, I have no indication of gap in there because the replay system doesn't give me a live telemetry on the gaps. Do you know what game did give me telemetry on gaps on the replays? Yeah, Project Cars. Even gave me everyone's fastest lap as well. You can learn something from SMS. Anyway, what of course will happen to SMS with Codemasters being bought by EA and EA looking to be sold or merged. So, although SMS seems to be a cursed company. Anyway, Winky still trying to get past Kimster. Kimster, renowned for being a defensive driver. He will hold on to that fourth, doesn't want to drop below, knowing that Rico stopped quite early. And it's being chased by me. This is for 6th place, as Ben has started to be dropped by the Turbus. And Hans continues to battle with VT James for 10th place. And Dragons continues to collect penalties, it would seem, as it comes round in his Rothmans. Oh, he may not be winning the race, but at least he's getting in style with the Porsche 956 livery. Also was on the 962. Quite a famous Porsche, the Rothmans livery. Also, Rothmans sponsored Williams, but that looks very much like a Porsche livery. TrebormightyMint continues his hunt. Batman is hunting the Riddler up the head. But will Rico be able to hold off with deteriorating tyres, deteriorating light? Well, with the Radical, it's probably deteriorating patience. Nocleto's got one ahead now, much more larger gap back to Kimster, as he's also starting to get a gap on Winky. As Joker is also starting to lose ground on enormously soon, but still have a big gap back to Ben. And Hans has managed to move up into 10th. He has got ahead of VT James. He is also on the soft compound tyre, taking the 2nd tyre as the lights started to come on the road. Many of this track is although this is a PS4 version. It would be even better if it was on the PS5, and one day it will be. Rebeta will be done on PS5, but time is time. Rico's still holding on, but how long can he hold on to first from Trebor? Hunting win number 54, I think he is on. I have to check that. And losing control is Rico, and he gets out of the way. But he's got Nocleto there as well. That's a bit dangerous, but he does manage to hold it. But he loses control completely through the fast S's. Nocleto's got a 2-second penalty, which is very weird on the replay, and that +2. It's a bit odd. That doesn't stay. But he loses the lead of the race, and his tyres are really cooked, it would seem. And they are starting to cause him no end of issues. He's going to have Kimster get past him. As Winky's also having some issues with the deteriorating softs. It looks as though the soft compound switch to soft this early in the race hasn't paid off, with 19 laps to go. 20 laps to go, sorry. I guess it will be 19. But Nocleto's going to have to serve that 2-second penalty, so that's going to put him back in the clutches of Kimster and Rico. But I'm pretty sure Rico's going to have to go into the pits for a change of tyres, some fuel, and the change of pants. I'm pretty sure they got some brown skid marks on them after that spin, as Nocleto serves his penalty. Rico gets up into 2nd place and ducks into the pits for the said aforementioned pants change. When the excitement kicked off there, That penalty for Pat slash Nocleto has put him back into the clutches of Kempster. That wasn't a good time to get a penalty. Have to try and get the car back up to speed as Rico and Winky enter the pits for the second time. Only 10 laps it seemed to got out of the soft compound tyres. So elevate Jiffers, and Dragon has got past BT James. It's as though he has gone into the pits again. Winky exits just as Rico and Jiffers meets for the first time. So over Dragon's Bridge comes Nocleto and Kempster. That 2-second penalty causing no end of issues. As a man who seems to have escaped danger there, he would have been collected. He's avoided a lot of incidences. He would have been collected on lap 2 by Nomis's car spinning. He would have been collected there by a non-ghosted Rico there as well, so he has avoided it. I'm pretty sure Winky's pit crew are doing everything in their power to put out a voodoo curse on Trebor to try to get him to fall off the track, but it seems nothing is happening. He's going to have to probably move on to using witchcraft. But again, Nocleto is getting a bit of a gap on Kempster. Definitely seems to be having the pace over him. Definitely seems to have the pace to keep up with Nomis. Ben doesn't have the pace to keep up with us as he goes into the wall on the exit of the final corner. If there are any more antics like that, it will be called the Ben corner. So Rico now has Jiffers ahead of him. Jiffers is on the medium tyre, so the slugger tyre, so it looks like Rico has decided to go back onto the soft compounds despite them not working. To get him into the lead of the race, but it has caused him a spin or two. I'm not sure it is the option tyre. As Dragon gets the commentator's curse, his car gets highlighted. So definitely the bridge is now more well lit. Nocleto going defensive. Certainly the street lights on the straight don't seem to be very good. We need to invest in some new light bulbs, it would seem. Well, at least they're lit, unlike when we were at BB Raceway where the floodlights didn't actually turn on. So at least they're working. So, Nocleto is hunting another podium in this championship. He has seemed to have found his love for the little radical. Probably more to do with the fact it's got a Ford engine. So further back, this is looks like Rico has got ahead of Jiffers. He missed that pass. Find it. I'm pretty sure it's you. Let's have a look where it was. Not going back too far. So it's coming over the S's. Into the This is not an easy pass to make, but he made it look pretty easy, and up into the... and there we were. So that's how Rico moved up to 7th. So we'll continue to watch this battle for 2nd place between Nocleto and Kimster, with the battle for 4th. It's going to be a very short-lived battle for 4th with a 1.5 second penalty coming my way. And there is VT James coming over the Dragon's Bridge, which seems more better lit than the actual corners, which have lights over the top of them. I'm not sure what the lights are powered by. I think probably by candles. So Dragons will be forced to slow down. He's trying to get past Hans to move up into 9th place as he sees his championship dreams slowly dwindle in the dimly lit lights of this track. Meanwhile, up ahead, Trebor getting away as he has done the previous times in this championship. Nocleto hold on to his 2nd place. If there's any more battles developing, so Rico has got clear, but Hans and Winky are catching up with Jiffers, who's holding on to 8th at the moment. There is the lights of Rico over the crest of the hill and disappearing. Winky moving on, he's holding on to, he's trying to get into 9th place after his stop on pressure softs. Done here, a little bit of braking doing, and some Hans escapes and hold on to the 9th at the moment. Nocleto is starting to move away from Kimster. Skidding his car out on the 4th corner. Hans gets it all wrong, and he will gift Winky 9th place. Well, we'll have a look at that one. See what happened there. I don't think there was any contact of any kind. I would suggest that Winky did make any contact, so just Hans got it all wrong on the 1st corner and gives Winky easy 9th place. Dragon has managed to get a massive gap back to VT James. That's the battles that are going on at the moment. Still leading is Trebor. Rico still holds the fastest lap of the race at a 2:21.863 that he did quite I think that's on his first stint on the softs. Got those gaps now even larger back to Kimster. So I'm trying to get back onto the case of who's on the recovery drive himself after an earlier spin. And Winky, the second stop, is looking to try to close the gap. Got clear of Hans, who had that off, as commentator constructs. As we see Dragons again getting it all wrong on Dragons Bridge, so we're gonna have Dragons. So it looks like we're gonna have to go Dragons Gate in the first part, Dragons Bridge, and then Dragons Downfall. Dragons Gate, Dragons Den Corner. We'll have to figure something out. As Jiffers comes into the pits from 8th place. So one less person that Winky will have to fight on the track. Thunders off into the darkness, still in the lead of the race. Moving closer and closer to title number 12. Win 5 of the championship, a clean sweep of races. Unless something dramatic happens. Ben has had an incident somewhere. He's picked up some damage somewhere. What happened to him? What happened to... Oh dear, oh dear. So we have Ben's corner. And there it is, and crunch. No, a little wrong there. So where did the crunch come? It comes in, coming through the S's, and there's the crunch. We're waiting for the crunch. There's the crunch. So that is how Ben receives some damage on the front of his car, the front right hand side. Taking a paste in there over Dragon's Bridge. He has to do it more than twice to have it. But definitely, Dragon has earned his name on the bridge at Sainte-Croix, A, B, and C. Unfortunately, Trebor is coming up to the first of the darkness comes the Joker. Front me numbers are quite close to each other. There's numbers just clearing off into the distance. If Ben's issues continue, he's going to be caught by Rico. Rico's 2 stops though are going to end any chances of him winning this race. He did lead at one point, I think. Now that Trebor's established himself at the front. Don't think he's going to be able to catch him. Won't be any Dutch miracle tonight. Jiffers meet each other. Jiffers just ahead in 10th. BT Jones is going to have the race leader coming up to him very soon. Doing this traditional recovery drive. He of course spun quite early. Ben crossing Dragon's Bridge as Hans comes into the pit from 11th place. There is VT James to move up into 11th place in the race. Next, is it or is he? There is. But Hans has received a 3-second penalty for crossing the pit lane line. That's not going to be good for him. This is going to come under pressure from VT James. He's now on the medium tyres. He's used the 2 sets of tyres, which is the compulsory rule. He has used the softs. He did switch to the softs. Now I have to check on that. We have the rule, but this is his first race. I think we can get away with that as he gets a blue flag and crashes, rejoins, and really collects our race leader. Car resetting right in front of Trebor there. I think that's another incident. So that's 3 strikes for Trebor. So he's nearly got collected 3 times by cars that had their issues, and he's got away with them 3 times. Definitely think Winky's pit crew are going to have to work harder on their curses. Yeah, that's interesting one. That was a reset right in front of the race leader. Not much you could do about that one. Mr. Gaines doing. So Winky has seen his championship dream evaporate in a puff of dust on the south coast of France. At least you can enjoy the scenery and enjoy the well-lit track and the candle lights of the corners. And his chances of winning his maiden championship have gone, as Trebor has just been bulletproof through the entirety of the championship. He's had his issues. He moves down to 12th as VT James moves up into 11th. Dragons, who has now earned the christening rights of the entirety of the bridge section. We have Dragon's Gate, Dragon's Bridge and Dragon's Corner. As he exits Dragon's Corner and then he collects the barrier again. James and Hans continue their fight. Nocleto has again picked up a 2-second penalty. I'm not sure where he's picking that 2-second penalty up exactly. He definitely seems to be collecting it somewhere along that section of track. That's the second time he's got a 2-second penalty. As he gets back between me and Novices at Startington Riding. Rico is going to have to come in for his third stop. Decided to underfuel, and Ben is having his issues. Jiffers is having a quiet race, holding on to 9th place, just behind the Winky. He's just he's ahead of Regan as he comes down thundering out of the exit of the last corner. Comes Nocleto's 2-second penalty off the racing line as instructed. As comes to looking to get past. A little bit of that's going to be a penalty coming Nocleto's way again. And what happened there? I think he was receiving he was taking his penalty. Goes. Kimsa comes right up behind. Contact. Second place he moves. Across the line, that will be a 3-second penalty, I imagine, coming Nocleto's way. Time's starting to go off for me, let's see. Look at Endure. It's also flicker in the lights. So Nocleto in for his what would be his final stop, I imagine, but he's not going to be happy with the fact he's receiving an end of a 3-second penalty unless the game's really, really kind to him. 11 laps remaining on the race. Rico comes into the pits for his final stop. As it looks as though Ben's issues continue as he's now run out of fuel. So what was originally called doing a Sulu for his incidences of running out of fuel, looks as though it's going to be called doing a Ben as he runs out of fuel. Second race he has run out of fuel and he's going to crawl into the pits slower than a Snell Olympic runner, and that's going to be a long time in the pits for him. And indeed Nocleto did get a 3-second penalty for crossing the pit lane entry, which is good news for Winky. Just behind him on Nick as he come out of the pits. Gensler moves into second place. Trebor still holds on to first. 11 laps remaining of this race. Trebor is definitely on course to win this race. Nocleto is going to have a 3-second penalty come his way when he clears this section of track. Hans and VT James continue their fight for 10th place. And Dragon's coming into the pits. It should be his final stop of the race. James has moved on to mediums after his after using some softs earlier, so 12th, but that's not the worst of it. Behind him. Surely that was behind him. That was me directly behind him. Winky comes in for his final stop. His pit strategy's not working out tonight. And he was second place in the championship. He had 11 points to try to gain back on Trebor, and it just wasn't going to happen. So he's going to, I think he'll be happy with second place in the championship. Rico collects the wall. Flags starting to wave for Dragon. That would be me ahead of him. Winky exits 8th place. Jiffers are now ahead of him in 7th. He's on fresher tyres. Winky is on soft. Jiffers is on medium compound tyres, and it should be an easy pass. Up into 7th, what Winky would call a wonderful move. What a move by Winky. I'd say what a move. And up into 7th he goes. Just ahead on mediums. So Winky on the faster tyre. If he can get some good laps together, he could get up into 6th place. Into the pits from 3rd comes Nomis. This will be Nomis's final stop of the race. Also going to come into the pits. Nocleto has, of course, already stopped, so we should get past both of us and move up into 3rd place. Rico is not going to catch either of us as we are now exit the pits, so I think he will be settling for at best 6th. Winky is going to go into full hump mode. Going to use his Top Gun livery and go hunting. It's like Jiffers is not going to surrender this 7th either. Ten laps remaining of the race. There is Rico. It's in the pits, so no chance of a top 5 for Rico. So there is Rico, and there's Winky. Winky just saw the tail lights of Rico. He's got to try to get rid of Jiffers. It's going to be no easy feat. Jiffers, when he's got the taste of a battle, he's not going to yield. Winky's going to have to do something about trying to get rid of him. So Winky lies pursuing Rico in 6th. He has Jiffers right behind him through the S's. Into the pits for the final time is our race leader. There's Kimster risk it for a biscuit. Or does he play it safe? And he is playing it safe. The sunlight is now starting to come back up. This is like the 24 hour sequence. Who knew? Trebor exits, race leader exits, holding on to the lead. Richie James has place ahead of him, and really looked that much. And exiting the pit is Kimpster, second place is Nocleto. Battles are still on, it would seem, and we have a few. Ben is continuing to collect his penalties, and his miserable night continues. Winky has started to get that gap on Jiffers as the soft tyres start to kick in up to full temperature as Jiffers wax the wall. And there is Rico. There's Winky, as you can see him. He's in hot pursuit. Turn the afterburners on to get that 6th place. Well, that's not how you do it. Jet engines are not required to be windmowers. You have to get the best out of those tyres. It's about 3 to 4 laps you can get out of them before they start to deteriorate. The battle for 2nd place between Kimpster and Nocleto. Nocleto stopped a lap earlier than Kimpster did, so Nocleto's tyres are back up to temperature. This is full battle mode now. This is for 2nd in the race. The 1st is long gone. Over the quick S's. Over the S's. Snap over there. Just try to go on the outside and to turn to final corner. They really had a collision here once, the 2 of them. Kimpster shuts the door. So back to continue. Up into the first turn, slipstreaming, getting all the slipstream into the first corner. Kimpster slams on the brakes early. Pat goes late on the braking, and Kimpster holds on to 2nd place. So Winky is closing in on Rico. That's not going to help. That's definitely not going to help. Go back to the fight for 2nd. Over the Ben Nomis. Yes, that's a pun on Ben Nevis. So over Ben Nomis, through Dragon's Gate onto Dragon's Bridge. Again, this is the solution to Slipstream on Dragon's Bridge, through Dragon's Corner, coming up to the end now, slamming on the brakes. The 2 of them are really starting to use the brakes heavily on this little car. The Ford engine screaming as it goes through Dragon's Corner. Now down to the approach. A little bit of braking there from Kimpster. This is down to the part of what is Sainte-Croix C, which is the really long straight, but now it goes into the kink. Again, this is another possible passing opportunity onto the brakes again, late and early, and the 2 of them switching between braking. Winky ever getting closer to Rico as well through the fast S's. Nocleto's got the speed through the S's. Up into the final corner, and still Kimpster holds on to 2nd place. Get back to their battles. We go back to the development fight between Winky and Rico. This is the fight for 6th place. It's pretty much the best of the rest. Rico on medium compound tyres, Winky's on soft compound tyres, Jiffers is back if the two of them make any mistakes. Anywhere else where we have any other fights developing. So we'll rejoin the fight for second. Though Kips are starting to get ahead. I think the best of Nocleto's tyres now starting to give up. His best opportunities are now looking to go as he goes through Ben Nomis onto Dragon's Gate, onto Dragon's Bridge, and I don't think he's got the tyres now to. His tyres have really started to drop off. The best of his tyres have gone. He's just now going to start to get away. So we'll rejoin as we go back. This is the fight for 6th place. Winky on soft compound tyres. He's finally caught up with Rico through Ben Nomis. He switches back and Mr. Wanna Move moves up into 6th place over the bridge, and into 6th goes Winky. But just like Jiffers, Rico's not going to go quietly into the night. He will fight back for that position. Winky gets the move done. He's up into 6th. He's done damage limitation on his championship position. His aspirations for the title have gone. Okay, now having the slipstream into the fast S's, so this is the slower section. Pat has managed to get back onto Caster. He has. Managed to get a big of a gap back to me. Winky hold on to his 6th place. Jiffers has a quite comfortable 8th on Ben, who did a bend, lost position due to fuel. Also has pretty much left every piece of paintwork all over the crash barriers around the track. And has had a miserable time as well. He holds on to his top 10 place. Here comes the duel in second. Duel for second. So I'm going to try to get out of the way here, and he does. It's out of the way of the two. Holds on to his 11th at the moment. There's BT James. It's his 12th in his first race. His first experience of day-night transition, and well, all about battles really. So the interlude from Dragon has seemed to have calmed the fight for second place. Winky has got clear of Rico, who has a penalty, which is not gonna put him into the clutches of Jiffers. So Jiffers could get 7th here. with Rico due to decelerate, going to hang over half-second penalty, so momentum he won't have it going into the final corner, so he forced there to decelerate on the penalty line. Jiffers has had his problems. He could challenge for 7th. And Rico, who came out in the pits in 6th place, could lose 2 positions here he's already lost a position to Winky, but of course he could challenge Winky back because he is on medium tyres and Winky's soft tyres are going to start going off, because Winky, of course, he came in his lap 28 or 29 to collect those soft tyres. Well, the threat of a Jiffers attack has gone because he has to get some fuel on board. And I don't think Ben's got the pace to be able to challenge for that 6th place, so I think Rico might be safe in 7th, but it could be more as Winky's tyres will start to go off. And he won't take a penalty, so my aspirations for 4th are all but gone. So Winky's tyres are going to start, so it's going to be a little bit of a role reversal here. So Winky had the tyres to fight for 6th, got up to Rico and took 6th place, but now Winky has used the best of those tyres. And Rico is on medium tyres and they're barely touched. So it's now Winky who's going to be the mouse. Rico is now the cat. So with 4 laps remaining of the race, Winky's happy 6th could become a dreary 7th if Rico can get this car to work. Up ahead, it looks as though Nocleto's chances of 2nd place have all but gone. So we heard a spin there. Blue flags are waving for Mr. Dragon. Into Dragon's Gate, onto Dragon's Corner, and as always, he's collected his car. Collision with Nomis on Dragon's Gate. That's engine damage for Dragon, and that's front end damage for Nomis. That's good news for me. Well, let's have a look at that one. Dragon, he had already lost control earlier in the lap, I think. So yeah, he had already lost control. Those tyres were already knackered. Coming up through Ben Nomis. The car starts to drift and up through Dragon's Gate. Do that. Now, the question is, where the yellow flags are waving. Is there a yellow flag? So the yellow flags came a bit late there, and you could see them. Sainte-Croix on Dragon's Gate, then got a warning for a yellow flag. So the game I think the game's to blame there. So the game should have, the yellow flag should have been, they should have waved the blue flags, the yellow flag should have been waving at least a sector earlier than that. So Dragon gets engine damage as the result of that. But yeah, the yellow flags should have been waving at least at least a sector before. It was as soon as Nomis got to the sector, the yellow flag came out, but the car was he was already slamming the car in reverse. So that's going to put Winky now. So as we said, as I said, not we said, there's only me here. Winky, who got ahead of Rico using those soft tyres, burning them up to catch him, getting away from Jiffers, getting past Jiffers, is now really has spent those tyres pretty much remaining, and Rico can really put the dampeners on Winky's night and drop him down to 6th place. So the fight for 6th is on now. Winky did get away, but his tyres started to fall off. And when the soft compound tyres fall off, they really do fall off. There is me and Nomis ahead. Blue flags waving for... well, blue flags are waving all over the place. Dragon's going to get out of the way of Nomis. He loses control again. The soft tyres are all but spent now. Really has burnt them out. No incidents this time through Ben Nomis. Grimstone has secured his 2nd place. I think Pat's chances of that have gone just as his tyres went off. Just at the wrong time. Just as Winky's tyres are starting to go off for him. 2 laps remaining of this race. And Rico get the move done. Get away from a struggling Winky. Through Ben Nomis, up Dragon's Gate, and over Dragon's Bridge, going a bit wide. We've seen a few incidents of people going wide there. It's not an easy corner, and Rico now has the slip on Dragon's Bridge, Dragon's Corner. Pendulum has swung against Winky. He got the move done, but couldn't get the gap he needed. Now he's going to have to go full defence to defend this position. Here comes Rico up into the kink. He's going to have to try and make his car wide, snaps back. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Slamming onto the brakes, and Rico moves back into 6th place. So we had one move and one move back as Rico moves up into 6th place. As Winky's tyres dwindled and disintegrated like ice cubes. I don't know, ice cubes. Oh, he's struggling anyway. He's crumbled away like apple crumble. Meanwhile, the fight for 4th could be on here, and 1 lap remaining. Having his issues through Ben on the exit of Ben Nomis. fight for fourth could be on. Don't think the fight for second is on now. So the podium spot pretty well. The podium spots are secure. And as expected, Rico's car and the better tyres has now started to pull away from Winky. So Winky briefly had 6th place. He did well to get up to that position, passing Jiffers and passing Rico, but just didn't get the gap he needed to hold on to 6th. Subsequently lost it. Those tyres are ancient. We'll be lucky to even finish the race on them. So Trebor starts us on the final lap of the race, coming onto turn number 3 over the crest. A little bit sideways action, but I don't think he really cares. Through, coming up into up to Ben Nomis. This would be a clean sweep of races. His 5th win of the championship. His 54th. His 54th race win. 105 podiums. He has been awakened in this car, in his Batmobile. And it will be title number 12. He will also claim coming through Dragon's Gate, Dragon's Corner, Dragon's Bridge, over the crest of the hill down to the bottom section, over the crest. We start onto what would be the Sainte-Croix long straight, but we'll peel away for one final time through the kink. Also has the fastest lap of the race of 2:20.495. Really fast section. Coming through the fast S's for the final time down what would be part of the section for Sainte-Croix B, Sainte-Croix I, just a race circuit of this track. Final corner and across the line he will come to take race win 5, championship number 12. Will come home in 2nd place. I'll have to double check on how many podiums he has, but he will come home in 2nd. Nocleto will come home in a hard fought 3rd place. We'll probably look to the incident where the two of them had when Nocleto crossed the pit lane line after the two had a little bit of a collision. Nomis comes home in 4th. Few last lap antics, a few lap issues, and to complete the top 5 is me. Rico coming home in 6th place. He had lost it initially to Winky, but Winky's tyres deteriorated at the wrong time to give Rico 6th place. Gift is the wrong word. Across the line he come home in 6th. Winky. He had his technical issues with no fuel showing. Also looks like as his turbos decided to go in reverse. And he'll come across the line in 7th place. Jiffers will come back in 8th. Really worried about the yellow flags. Ben will come home in 9th. 10th is Hans. 11th Dragons. Den and VT James in his first EDC race will come home in 12th. Will follow Ben, who did a bend, had a corner named after him as well, and loses control into the gravel. gear there. Back up to speed. And goes into the gravel. Ben's disastrous race continues as his tyres having issues just finishing the race. Yes, that happens. The Ben S's now. I don't care that he hasn't done it twice. That was funny. So the Ben S's, they are. So he's got the Ben Nomis, you've got Ben Nomis, Ben S's. Where's he going? I think he forgot the race where the start finish line was there for laps, and he comes home in 9th. So that is the final race of the EDC Radical series. Thank you very much for watching. Please join us next week as we go around Interlagos for the round 1 of the EDC GT 500 Championship, the 2016 models, because PD can't be bothered to get the 2022 cars, but that's not here or there. Perhaps one day they will. But thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and welcome, and appreciate your thumbs up as well. And I will see you next week. Ciao for now.